Hello, stepfathers and step-parents in general. This is a very unplanned and probably uncalled for video. It's about it comes about because of a comment that I read on one of the Facebook groups that I am a moderator on, where a biological parent was complaining that the step-parent was taking too many initiatives and being too involved in the life of the kid, saying that they had no place in educating and deciding this, and that. While I am all for not getting involved, and I never have gotten involved in the communication between ex-partners and biological parents. I never have, never will, and I don't suggest anybody ever do that. In regards to my involvement with the kids, I really don't care if you as a biological parent don't like what I do, provided obviously that I do everything I do in the best interest of the kids. If you wanted to do something, you could have stayed where you were. If I feed them, if I'm there when they're sick, if I take them to hospital and doctor's appointments, if I mend their broken hearts when they come home heartbroken, if I support them in sports, if I take them to sports activities, home games, outside games, away games, if I treat them as my kids, as my own kids, I get to decide what I do and what I don't do. If you don't like it, you could have stayed where you were. You could have remained the parent, constantly present. If I am there, it's because you're not. If I picked up the ball, it's because you dropped it. And if you don't like what I do, happens. Sorry, can't do anything about it. You don't like what I do? I'm going to keep doing what I think is best. And if worse comes to worse, we'll see each other in court, and we'll let a judge decide if what I'm doing is or it's not in the best interest of the kids. I'm going to cross that bridge when I get to it. And until then, I am just not going to care what your opinion is. You waived your rights as a day-to-day caregiver the moment that you split up with their mother or their father. Simple as that. If you're not there, I am. I understand this is a very controversial aspect of step-parenting. Not everybody is into this. Not everybody wants to do it this way. This is my experience, and I've always done it that way. I will keep doing it that way. And if I were to go back to square one, I would do it the same way again. Let me reiterate the concept. If I am there, if I get to take care of all the hard part of parenting, I'm also going to enjoy the good part of parenting, which is give them my values, give them my beliefs, give them the education that I would give any of my kids, bio or step. It's irrelevant. And I suggest all parents do the same, because there is no more and no better way of showing love to our kids than being there and showing them day to day that we care, and loving and caring. It's sometimes saying no, it's saying yes, it's saying we can do this, it's saying we can't do this, according to what you think is in the best interest of the kid. The leitmotif to all this is, let's do what we think is the best interest of the kid, and not look and not listen to what other people have to say, because there's no way you're going to make them all happy, and there's no way that you have to raise the kid according to somebody else's values, because if they wanted to impart those values, they could have stayed where they were. You waive your right to be there, and then again, I pick up the ball because you dropped it. Had you stayed where you were, I wouldn't be here. Simple as that. That said, stepfather, step-parents, have a great one. Have a great week. Cheers and Godspeed.